It has been a couple of weeks since I last recorded one of these videos. I think it has been like 2 weeks since I've recorded one of these videos. And to be honest, a lot has been happening lately. It feels like it was a long time that I recorded one of these videos. And especially in these past 3 days, I would say, I have really started to actually work and get some shit together. And I feel good. I know that in the last video I was very honest with how my situation is, and it's not like I have fixed that. I'm still in pretty much the exact same situation that I have some hard things that I need to deal with. I still haven't quit my school. I still haven't figured everything out, and I'm still not really been making the progress that on paper that I want. But still a lot has changed. And what is it exactly that has changed? Well, I've started actually working, being productive for the first time in a really long time. This whole summer really haven't been that productive, or I have gotten things done, which is productivity, but it has been very chaotic. No system, no specific times to do things, which has worked, and I wanted it to be that way because I wanted the summer to be quite free. But it's so nice to be back, and I feel like I finally have some things going right. And these past 2 days has been very good. I would say it's not to the level which I eventually want it to be, where I suspect, or I know that I'm going to be way more focused and work way more hours. But going from basically zero to working like 4 or 5 hours a day is a very good step in the right direction. And my mindset right now is mainly to just beat my older version, work a little harder, work a little smarter, work a little better than I did yesterday. So yesterday was basically the first day which I actually managed to get some things done, and I said that I was going to work 2 hours in before lunch and then like 2 hours after lunch, and I did that, and it went very well. I didn't really do groundbreaking things, but I got started and I kept the promise. And today I did the same thing. I worked 2 hours in the beginning of the day. It didn't feel like it went well. I wasn't as productive as I wanted. I didn't get as many things as I wanted done, and therefore I dragged out a bit longer, and all of like the time blocks got a bit shifted, and my lunch went on for a bit longer than I wanted. So I was a bit behind schedule up until basically now. But I sat down once again at the evening and said that like I need to get this done, so let's go. And I started editing, I started writing, and then I thought, yeah, let's I'm not getting more done right here, right now, so let's walk the dog, because that also needs to be done. I have to do normal stuff also. And I called my dad, and we talked about some random shit, yes. And then he asked me, what's your plan with school? The question that I had been anticipating that he was going to ask. And I should have prepared maybe more for this moment, because I knew it was coming. But as I said, I've just been pushing it forward a bit. But now I have actually started working at those issues. But I still wasn't really prepared. But I thought, I'm not going to do what I usually do when I get in a hard situation, which is to I don't want to say lie, but that's basically what it is. Not tell what I honestly feel. For me, it's easier to just come up with either something which will sound good, or something which is easier for me to say. And I'm not saying it, in some ways which will hurt people or in any really bad way, but it has just been a defense mechanism for myself that if someone asks sort of a pressing question towards me, like I can give you a good example. 1.5 years ago, when I was finished with gymnasium with school, I tried to become what is it called? A real estate photographer. I went on a couple of test shoots, basically where I messaged people and said I can take pictures of your home for free on Airbnb, and I messaged them, and I made this Instagram page, and I was texting realtors and trying to get some business for myself, and it didn't work. I got 0 customers. No realtors really replied, even though I sent probably like 50 emails and messages on Instagram, but no one replied. But that whole year, I did that for like 3 months, tried that. But that whole period and time after that, when people asked me, what do you do for work? Because my friends and people that I was meeting had also just ended school, or people just randomly asking what I'm doing for work. And my friends who had also just quit school had been starting to work at some random place, or a lot went to university, and they asked me, what are you doing? And I didn't have a job, I didn't have income really. I was just doing videos, making content, and try that real estate thing. That was what I was doing at that time. But still I said that, yeah, I'm a real estate photographer, I'm trying to build this business, which is not false. I did try to do that, but I wasn't successful, which was sort of the image that was playing up. And I didn't say like, yeah, I'm making a lot of money. I was really playing it down, but I was still lying, because I hadn't gotten a single paying customer. I hadn't succeeded in that at all, but I was sort of making it up like, yeah, I'm a real estate photographer, I'm trying this. It's not going the best, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. And yeah, it's not a super lie, but it's not the truth. But I said that because I was ashamed that nothing that I've done actually worked. I had tried but failed, and I was scared to admit that. And sort of a therapy session with myself here, I'm realizing. But maybe the thing that I'm realizing is that I've been scared of admitting of my failures. That's what I think it is, because I'm scared to look like a failure to the people I care about, the people which I look up to, the people which I think will judge me because I so-called failed. But as I remember myself saying a lot of times, you can't fail if you don't give up. If you just keep at it, you haven't technically failed. And just because you give up on an idea, moving forward from something which you maybe feel isn't working out, you still haven't failed if you don't give up on the main objective. A long sidetrack, where was I? Yeah, I was having that conversation or phone call with my dad, and I felt like, yeah, I'm not going to lie anymore. But I still have a hard time telling my whole plan, because it's weird, because here it's so easy for me to just sit here and talk about my wants, my plans, who I really am, what I want to become, all of that. It's so easy. But since I've never really spoken about these things with anybody, it's kind of hard. So I basically said that, yeah, I'm not continuing with school, because that's what he asked. And I said, like, yeah, I'm not really believing in that. That internship, it's not right for me, I think. So I'm not going to continue. And he asked, what am I working on right now? And I said, like, video editing. And he asked, for yourself or for something else? And I said, no, like for customers, which is a lie. If I'm being honest, like, I don't have a video editing gig, but I didn't really say it in that way, like I have customers again. And I'm not really working on video editing. You could say that. I'm editing a lot of videos, but the thing which I'm actually working on is my personal brand, is my content skills, actually making good videos. Videos which I'm really proud to post, videos which I care about how they perform. A lot of my videos which I post on my personal brand, I don't care about how they perform, or I care. I want them to perform good, but if they perform bad, I don't really feel nothing about it. I've become so disconnected from the actual results of my personal brand that I think it has gone a bit too far. You should be really disconnected with your results that you're getting, I feel like, because to a larger extent you can't really control that. You should focus on your input. But if you don't care at all, you become lazy. You don't want it as much, and that of course affects your input and the quality of what you're getting out. So a lot of ends to close here. I feel like I've talked about so many different things and I don't want to make this video too long. But I'm making actually good progress right now. I feel like I'm honestly in the right direction, especially these last 2 days, actually being a bit productive. This call I had with my dad, actually, for the first time, what it feels like at least, admitting to my beliefs or my wants, what I actually want, being a bit true to myself. So that is going good. What more? I feel like there are so many points which I haven't fully closed off or fully explained here, but I still have a lot of things to do, and I still am scared about them. Like quitting my school, I haven't officially done that. I haven't talked to any of the teachers. I haven't told any of my classmates, or should I say prior classmates soon. So it's I still have things to do, and I still have to actually know exactly what I'm doing. I've been talking to some AI services about what my best plan for these next 90 days are, and I like a lot of what it's spitting back at me, but I still have a long way with that. And of course the video, my content, I have some things to work on, to say the least, but that is what I need to do. So I need to tomorrow text my school or reach out to them and say that I'm not continuing. I need to talk with my mom a bit about that also, and then I need to continue working and continue to focus and just beat my older self. Tomorrow all I'm going to do is do those hard choices, which when I'm sitting here, like, who gives a fuck about that school? Like, this is something which you actually can listen to tomorrow when you feel like you don't want to do this call or this message or whatever, when you don't want to make that hard, when you feel like you just want to back out of all of this. Like, for this whole past year you haven't wanted to go to that school. Like, at your deepest heart, it's not something which you want. You have just been going because it's the easiest choice. It's just the path of least resistance. Therefore you have continued. But you know that you have so much more that you want to accomplish, that you got in you, and it would be a disappointment to your true self to go down that path of least resistance. That's not who you are. You fucking got this, and I believe in you. Yeah. I'm getting emotional of my own speech. Nah. JK. But that was it. I really once again enjoyed making this video. It's so nice to feel like myself again. And just sitting here, it's so strange how nice this actually is. If you haven't tried to record some videos when you're just sitting and speaking, it's honestly, once you get past the cringe part of sitting by yourself and talking, which now that I'm thinking about it, it's a bit weird. But once you get past that part, it's honestly so nice, and it's like therapy, I swear. But yeah, I'm not gonna hold up more of your time. So thanks so much for watching. Like, honestly, I really appreciate it. If you have anything to say, just leave a comment. And until next time, accomplish great things.